What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world. Back another video, another day to action for y'all. Of course, this is a little bit different. No, not the reaction. My bad, y'all. Wrong channel. But today we are talking about how Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers are being accused / allegedly looked into for allegedly doing some NBA salary scheming. Basically, Kawhi is getting paid without having to do dog shit is what they're alleging. Now, I mean, if you just look out how it's always going, yeah, that would make sense. And Kawhi hasn't been playing. He's still getting paid. I mean, duh. We've been seeing this in front of our eyes. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I necessarily don't know all the ins and outs of it. So I don't want to say, yeah, for sure, in my opinion, because this is still all alleged and we really don't know the truth. Especially when you look how bad they're bashing Malik Beasley. Yeah, that shit was all wrong. But of course, I am very curious to know what is actually going on here. So with all that said, shout out to, well, not shout out, we're going to be checking out the news page. My bad, learned disability kicking in. But it's all love, no hate is what I meant to say. Now, of course, I'm going to make my jokes, be brutally honest. I won't lie to you, I am typically an arsehole. But if it's hate, beef, or anything crazy like that, I straight admit it. Now, one more time, all love, no hate, and excuse my cat. Okay, my bad. All right, so I have this article pulled up, obviously, and there is a video, so we will watch that too. But the title says, Kawhi Leonard reportedly paid $28 million for no-show job. God dang, I wish I could find one of them jobs with Clippers as a way to get around the NBA salary cap. Now, side note, my reading might be terrible. The learning disability might kick in, / it might sound like shite, so my bad, you've been warned. But the Los Angeles Clippers and owner Steve Ballmer are accused of paying star Kawhi Leonard $28 million for a no-show job as a way to circumvent the NBA salary cap. According to reports, Torrey laid out alleged scandal on his program. Pablo Torrey finds out on Wednesday the show, which features plenty of direct quotes from legal documents, god dang, made the argument Kawhi Leonard was paid $28 million through a company owned by Ballmer to essentially do nothing. Ballmer is accused of using an agreement to waive oh shit, okay. I ain't gonna lie, you always heard about them doing some low-key deals, like how buy you a house and all that shit. A little extra improvised. You always hear stuff like that, but I don't know, you never really hear it come out unless it was like a college player back in the day, unnecessarily. The entire situation revolves around a new bankrupt company called Aspiration, a tree planting service funded by Ballmer. Aspiration entered a $28 million legal agreement with KL2 Aspire LLC company, company owned by Leonard. Torrey attempted to find any evidence that Leonard ever marketed for endorsed the company, but came up empty. A clause in one of the contract documents between Aspiration and KL2 stated, quote, Leonard could decline to proceed with any action desired by the company, essentially giving Leonard the ability to get paid without doing anything. Another clause stated Leonard would be paid if he remained a member of the Clippers. God dang, how dumb you gotta put allegedly stuff in some legal documents or actual documents. Correspondence from Aspiration to KL2 were sent to Dennis Robinson, Leonard's advisor, who was investigated by the NBA in 2019 for asking, okay, I remember that, for asking for money. The NBA completed an investigation into Robertson, also known as Uncle Dennis, and found no evidence the Clippers granted illegal benefits to Leonard while pursuing him in free agency. Torrey spoke on a handful of former Aspiration employees about the situation, one which agreed to do an interview with a voice modifier that the employee claimed they were told agreements between Aspiration and Leonard was done to circumvent the salary cap. How dumb do you have to be to allegedly tell people what you're illegally doing? The entire alleged scandal was summed up by Torrey's show in 4.5-minute video. Clippers responded to allegations by sending a quote, neither Mr. Ballmer nor the Clippers circumvented the salary cap or engaged in any misconduct related to Aspiration. Any contrary assertion is probably, I don't know that damn word, false. At the time, Sam Eric, the Athletic, no legal benefits, okay. Clippers, okay, so that's basically end of that. So yeah, it sounds like they were just being a lot of dumb ass moves right there, if I'm going to be brutally honest with y'all. But let's see what this clip says. Maybe it sums it up a little bit better for us.
With the fraudulent tree planting company funded by $50 million from Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. It's
Almost
important.
did
I
it
watched
smart.
this. I
A
watched
tree
some of the video
company.
content. What they did is they basically signed this as a way to give him extra money without utilizing the salary cap. And it was discovered because this fake company went bankrupt. And when they went bankrupt, they had to show who they still owed money to. And one of the companies they
How does a
still owe
fake
$7
company go
million
bankrupt,
to
though?
happens to be a company owned and operated by one Kawhi Leonard. This is an egregious and obvious attempt to
Allegedly.
circumvent the salary cap by the Clippers. It's shocking, and the league needs to do something about it, Caroline.
Hold on, I just want to see if they got like the voice or if they're just gonna keep talking. Alright, so they just kind of keep talking. They basically say all the same shite I just said. Okay, so in general, you always hear about how like teams will or owners will see. You know, I hear it on Gilbert Arenas. They always make the joke about, hey, I give you a whole little Slovenia in LA if you just come sign that deal with us. Like I might not be able to put it on the cap, but it's gonna be there in your bank account. Like you hear stories like that all the time. So yeah, I'm be honest with y'all, it makes a lot of sense. Steve Ballmer, I mean, like, he's the man that could do something necessarily like that, but at the same time, I don't know if it's necessarily true, because when you look at Kawhi's contract, that man's already getting paid buku money for, yes, he's a hell of a player when he is healthy, but the fact is, you never know when he's necessarily going to be healthy. So, in my mind, would he actually give him extra $28 million on top of what he's already paying him to basically just come out there every once in a while and help you make some of your money back, potentially get a championship? I don't know necessarily, especially since it seems like they're going all in this year, the Clippers. I don't know if he's willing to spend the extra $28 million on, like, no offense, on Kawhi. Now, yeah, this could be like older news. It could be when he initially signed with them. I don't know all that, but at the same time, it's kind of wild. It just sounds insane, the whole facts and all that. Like, $28 million to basically do jack shit. Alright, where can I sign up for it? Now, of course, it is all alleged, but if it is true, I mean, I feel like other people probably are doing this, but at the same time, it's just wild because the Kawhi situation, he does not, play that much. But at the same time, when he's out there, he's out there. Now, I'm flabbergasted. We really don't know if this is true, but I'm very curious to know what y'all think. / that's all I gotta say. But let me know what you think and what you want to see your boy make. And like I said, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.